Morning. Got my day started today just right. Coffee, the Sunday paper. That paper is, I like the paper. Comes out into the driveway. I don't have to walk far to get it. Don't have to go over to the store, nothing to buy it. And with every morning, without fail, my paper's in my driveway. Got an excellent paper man. Paper boy. Or girl, it could be a girl. I ain't seen her yet. They probably come at 3:30 in the morning. I'm usually asleep. I ain't caught them yet. Been looking for them though. The reflection of life this week. Things are good. No complaints. I got a lot to be thankful for. Always thankful. Humble. Always humble. It don't take very much for me to be happy about anything. It's like the paper. Something so simple makes my day, you know. Sunday paper. It's a lot in that Sunday paper too. And a good cup of coffee goes well with it. I had a busy week. Went to the fair. Watched a bunch of guys take personal trucks, good trucks, just regular everyday driver trucks, and hook them up to that sled, that tractor pull sled. Pull them down the track. It's hard on them trucks. I'm sure it's fun. I don't have a pickup truck, so I wouldn't know. And if I had one, I'd probably hook up and drag it down through there. Tear it all to pieces. Been a lot going on around here. A lot going on just around me, family. A lot happening. The life I live is book worthy. Stories that I have every. I'm gonna tell you a story. Last week I came home and there was a little white Chihuahua dog, little bitty thing, out there underneath the carport. Well, I just went in the house or whatever, didn't think nothing about it. Well, for like 2 days, the little fella was hanging around. And it was going to get hot one day, so I opened the door. This is not connected to the house, the place that I'm in now, away from the house. So I opened the door, but there's air conditioner in here, so I let the little guy come in for a couple of days, and the girls, my kids, started petting him and stuff, and he liked him, but every time I would pet him, he would let me pet him, but the whole time he would growl, like daring me to do something more than pet him, you know, like if I was to try to pick him up or something. I probably would have pulled back a nub, but the dude was cool, the little dog was cool, so I tried to find his owner, carried him to the vet, had him checked for a chip and all, and he didn't have no chip, so the lady at the vet place said, well, we'll put him on Facebook. And, you know, if we get somebody that says they lost a dog or whatever happens to look on our Facebook, we'll call you. I said, okay. And left my information, come home. And we were still looking after him, you know, we ain't going to let him go or nothing. Little bitty dog. So a couple days later, I get a phone call, and the guy's like, hey, man, the lady at the vet, give me your phone number, you might have our dog. I said, yeah, we got a dog, man. You're more welcome to come get him, you know. Well, he says, well, I just got off work, blah, blah, blah. It was a small story short. He didn't come that day. It was some conflict in schedule. So the next day, a lady calls me. It's his wife. She's like, I think you got our dog. And I said, well, come on, get him, you know. I give her my address, GPS it, and bring him to the door. So she came over, and I just had started calling the dog Mooch, because he would never like eat no dog food or nothing. But if I give him a piece of my cheeseburger or something, he would tear it up. Well, he ended up eating my whole cheeseburger, the meat part, and then like 3 chicken nuggets. I thought, man, you're just a little mooch. So I called him Mooch. So we didn't know anything about the dog. Lady gets here. She's like, oh, thank you, you know, crying and everything. And as soon as she came in the door, I knew the dog was hers because, you know, he's wagging his tail, happy, you know, happy. And I was like, well, what's the dog's name? Well, the dog's name was Tito. And I found out his backstory, whatever. It was a cool thing, you know. So she's happy. I'm happy. She's crying. The girls are happy, but bittersweet happiness, I guess. They were kind of sad, too, because they wanted to keep him. But, you know, and if my dog got lost, I would want to be able to bring it home. So it was awesome. So the lady leaves, comes back, just shows up back here about a half hour later, knocks on the door, and I answer the door. She gives me a letter, like an envelope. From the family of Tito's, what it said on it. And she gives me a thank you card and has some gift cards in there for $25 a piece, 3 or 4 of them, whatever it was, for a nice restaurant over here in town for to take us to eat or whatever. And she didn't have to do that. She didn't owe me a nickel. And but it was still cool that that lady was reunited with her dog. 11 years they've had that dog. So he got to make his way home, and she gave us a gift for it. That was a lot of thanks for that, you know. But what it was, they went on a vacation, dropped the dog off at their friend's house, and I guess the little dude wanted to find his family, so he snuck out, you know, and got lost, trying to make it back home. So anyway, that happened. Good story, you know. Everything worked out well. So Mooch made it home, aka Tito. Awesome. Oh, and I went to, well, I'll tell you, the fair or whatever. It's pretty cool that my little 3-year-old nephew can be at the county fair with people walking around everywhere. Walks up next to the gate, got some banners and stuff hung on it, you know. Walks up to the next gate, hangs it out and takes a leak. Nobody says nothing. Just keeps on walking by. That's the kind of world I live in, you know. 3-year-old boy whips it out, takes a leak. Nobody says nothing, you know. Move on, you know. That's all right. Anyway, just small reflections on life. You know, it's everybody. If I could leave a tip with you or something to go on after seeing this, I mean, you know, stop and take in the air. Take a break for a minute and look around you, and what you do have, be thankful for it. You know, it's not the $250,000 house up on the hill. That's not what it is. The small things in life. That's where the happiness is. And if you are lucky enough to have the sense about you to realize it's the small things in life, then I think you've won. You've got it made from then on. You know, I don't have a pot or a window. You know, the saying. I don't have that, and it don't make. I don't care. You know, I don't care. I'm happy. I'm happy with $500 in my pocket, or I'm happy with $5 in my pocket. I'm the same happy. And that's another thing too. You know, I'll leave you with. You know, happy. We have a choice, and happiness is a choice. You can either choose to be happy, or you can